Well, with the Brus settled in Tripura, all set to cast their votes in the ensuing by-polls in the Tuirial Assembly constituency, the Central Young Mizo Association has reiterated its opposition to the move and stating that the Election Commission of India should not make any special arrangements for the voting. Speaking exclusively to Northeast Live, Central YMA President Vanlal Ruata said that the Brus are settled in Tripura for over 22 years now, with resettlement agreement signed by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah almost 2 years back. Hence, they should have a no say in the matters of Mizoram. The CYMA president reiterated that if the ECI wants to conduct a meaningful election, it should not make any special arrangements to facilitate the voting of the Bru voters.
Election Commission of India should not make any special arrangement for them to cast their vote in this coming period by-election. So there is no justification. The reason being, they have settled there for more than 23 years now in Tripura. And the agreement for their resettlement to Tripura has been already signed in presence of this Honorable Union Home Minister last year. And it's already more than almost 2 years now after signing that. So it is already accepted by the Government of India, Government of Tripura and Government of India that the Brus who are residing in Tripura are now belonging to the state of Tripura. So casting their vote, exercising their franchise in the state of Mizoram is out of question. So there's no reason for them to come to, they don't have any right now to cast their vote for this coming election. The political parties, the Mizo society, civil societies, even the churches, we are all in one voice. Those who are there in the Tripura are now belonging to the state of Tripura. They should not have any say in the election matters in the state of Mizoram. So we believe if Government of India, particular Election Commission of India, wanted to have a very peaceful, a very meaningful election, this by-election in the Tuirial constituency, they should not allow this, they should not make any special arrangement for the Brus who are from Tripura.
Well, the YMA president also maintained that while the ECI is acting as per the instructions of the MHA, which allows displaced people to vote in their respective states, the status of Brus from Tripura should change now.
See, the Election Commission of India is acting as per the instruction from the Home Ministry, Ministry of Home Affairs. So the Home Ministry, as long as they declare this Brus as the displaced person from Mizoram, they have the right to cast their vote inside the state of Mizoram or any election being held in the state of Mizoram. But now that the agreement, as I've said, has been signed between the Government of India and the state of Tripura and the state of Mizoram and they themselves, so it is already decided that they will settle in Tripura. They don't have any link, any say in the state of, they should not have any say in the state of Mizoram. They are already belonging to the state of Tripura, which is already more than a year after signing of that agreement. Yes, prior to that, yes, there were some problems. After all, if they have not been declared as the people belonging to the state of Tripura, there was reason for them to, cast their vote, exercise their franchise here in the state of Mizoram. But now that, as I've said, everything has been settled, so there's no reason for them to exercise their right of franchise in the state of Mizoram.
All right, and to give us all the latest updates, I'm being joined now live. I'm being joined now over the phone from Aizawl by my colleague Isaac Zoram Sanga. Isaac, the YMA has once again reiterated its stand on Bru voters, saying that they should not be allowed to vote in Mizoram. So under the prevailing circumstances, can we expect participation from Bru voters, since the YMA has demanded that no special arrangements should be made for the Bru voters? Isaac, over to you.
As of now, yes, Ronak. As of now, there are no rumors coming from the Bru side or the Tripura constituency that the Bru voters would cast their vote in the state of Mizoram. But since then, according to the state elections department, 663 Bru voters from Tripura are eligible to vote here in the Tripura constituency by-elections. So, as per the arrangement, they would cast their vote in 2 polling stations, which was in Hortopi and Zodin polling stations. And yes, these Bru voters likely to cast their vote, but as as the YMA president have mentioned earlier, that they should come at their own expense and cashier in the votes, so that the YMA should not create any problems, would not raise any objections regarding that. But this CEO, Mr. Jawahar, PD Jawahar, have stated till now that the ECI, the Election Commission, have made no special arrangement for the blue voters,
Right.
and that they would cast their vote like local voters in their own polling stations. But we have to wait and see when it will happen, how it will happen on the polling day, which was in 30th of October this month.
Right. Isaac, the political parties and the NGOs had also demanded that Bru voters should not be allowed to participate in the by-polls under these circumstances. Will any security arrangements be made in case, some voters do decide to travel to Turial for voting? Isaac?
As of now, as per from the state elections department, elections commission of state elections department, there are no special arrangements, and there are no special arrangement made for the blue voters, and also with that there are also some additional security have not been put to the polling stations where the blue people can cast their vote. But we still have to wait and see when how the elections will make the arrangement. But till now, as I have mentioned earlier, there are no rumors regarding the blue voters should cast their vote here in the state of Mizoram.
All right, Isaac Zoram Sangha, thank you very much for joining us this evening and bringing us all of those latest details.